Squid, baby!
Top jig.
Look at the color.
Look at that color. All right, we need about 100 more.
Hey guys, today on It's Alive, we're here in Connecticut on the border of Rhode Island, teaming up with a couple of my buddies. We're gonna do a little nighttime squid fishing, and then hopefully if we catch them, I'll head back to my place where I'm gonna show you how to smoke them up with a little tomato and garlic. One of my favorite ways to cook them, one of my favorite ways to catch them. Get your life preservers, let's go. All right, guys, welcome aboard. It's my buddy Dan and his boat, Captain Dan, we'll call him tonight. And my good friend, Vinny.
Howdy.
When do the squid come in?
They come in from the deep water into the shallows to spawn.
Right.
Fishing reports are good. Talked to a couple guys. They're out there, so.
So you say they come in?
Connect.
They come in, so they live out in the deeper ocean.
Deep ocean.
We're going to be fishing for lalago squid tonight, which are a native squid to our waters. They're coming in close in the shallow waters at night to spawn. Hopefully we're going to get out there and fill a bucket up and get some stuff for you guys to cook up tomorrow, and we might eat one raw tonight.
All right, enough yapping, let's go fishing,
Let's go.
It's gonna be a beautiful night. Seems we got lucky too, because the forecast was jumping around a bit. And look at this, I mean, flat as a lake right now. I mean, we're in the harbor. It's usually pretty calm in here, but looking good, man, looking good. You know, squid's one of them things, you know, or anything for that matter. You know, when you go out fishing, it's not like it's a guarantee. You know, I mean, that's why they call fishing, not catching. You know. You know, so Vin, I know I got my black water pants on here. You got them green ones on, man. We get into the squid, you're gonna be looking like me here.
Yeah, I got my fluorescent green slickers on there. You know, if it's a good night, they'll be polka dotted in black ink at the end of the night, and that'll dictate whether we had a good night or not, I suppose.
That's a good problem to have. What's the next move here, catching squid, boys?
Sure. So next move, before we get lines in the water, we've got the sky lit up. Now we're gonna get the water lit up. So we've got these really beautiful green LED high-powered underwater lights, and what those do is they run the length of the hull of the boat. When those lights go on, that light goes real deep, tracks all the little stuff, and with little stuff comes big stuff, and the squid will be in the mix.
And that's hopefully our squid, right? That's so the light just kind of attracts, just like a fly to a light at night. Right?
100%.
Oh, amazing. And then for its bait, you know, Vinny, you handed me this thing here before. It looks like something out of a horror movie, you know. Wait till you see a squid.
So this is a weighted squid jig. As you can see, there's all these tiny little barbs. Unlike a fish where we have a hook that we're expecting to hook it, all these little barbs will grab the tentacles. The squid use their tentacles to trap their prey. And if there's squid here and we hope to get a bite, as they latch on to that barb, we tug back and these tentacles just hang on there, and we hopefully reel those squid to the boat.
But just imagine what a giant squid would look like. You know, I feel like everyone has like some type of like sci-fi image of a giant squid, but this big.
That's right.
And just as vicious.
So we're going to use a weighted squid jig on the bottom, which is going to take our setup down to the bottom where a lot of times the squid are. So as we drop this down in the water, this one here is going to sit this way, horizontal in the water column, and the squid will come up and grab onto it.
All right, well, let's do it, huh?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool, man. I'm
sure.
excited. All right, we got this little jig set up here. I see you bopping around. What am I, just flipping it down?
Yeah, just flip it down, let it down to the bottom, and then you're just going to jig it up and down, and we're going to hope for some action here.
You jig it off the bottom?
Yeah, we'll jig it off the bottom. When they hit, it's not the telltale tug of a fish. You would expect that big pull. It's again that squid coming up with his tentacles and just kind of kissing that lure.
Right,
so it'll just be a gentle tug. So at that point, you're just going to reel. It's not that telltale tug that we all get excited for.
No hooks there.
These are just a squid, that little cephalopod doing his thing.
You got a little
I
tug?
think I got it.
Oh, camera's
I
out,
think I got a
boys.
squid. I think I got a squid. I hope it's not a weed.
How
It'd be
far down?
disappointing.
What do you got, bro? Oh, yeah.
It's a rock.
No.
It's a rock. It's not a squid.
It's the old loser's war cry, you know? Oh, you know what, guys? It's not about catching
Just
fish. you know?
experience.
It's out here hanging out with you guys and talking. Jesus Christ. Oh, I thought I saw something flash. So Dan, I looked over at the fish finder, you know, I saw like a real light colored cloud on it and then some like darker colored spots on there. What's that all about? What's that mean?
Sure, the bigger the fish, the more concentrated the color is going to be on the screen. So when you have a lot of fish together, we'll see that big orange and red mass, big
density.
ball of squid.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Hopefully, that's what we're looking for.
Oh, that's exciting. Ocean's so scary, Kevin. Especially at night. Like even the lights, that's a little, like it makes you feel a little bit better. But could you imagine falling in this water now? Oh my God. I ain't dying here. Oh, nothing's showing up on the screen, Kev. Jesus, that's frustrating. Guess they're too busy trying to have squid romps.
Trying to make squid babies.
Can't hate him for that.
Brad! Come on, man!
Oh, no, man.
Bananas on the boat! Come on!
That ain't mine,
Who
man.
brought bananas on the boat? No
Alright.
bananas on the boat.
Kevin, you bring bananas?
Hopefully there's like a cure for this. What do you do when you have a banana on the boat?
Because that's bad luck.
It's the worst luck.
No wonder we haven't seen a squid all night.
Well, if you eat 'em- if you eat 'em
Maybe
with a
sink
dog-
one down
I'll eat
for
one.
the squid. Here.
Oh, no wonder I'm not catching any squid.
Come on, man.
Just Google bananas on the boat.
Yeah.
And they'll say don't get on board. Give me a half of that banana.
Corey the Banana Man here. Captain Corey the Banana Man.
Wasn't that Corey?
It had to have been Corey. Look at his jacket. You think that's squid?
Please. Oh, it's a squid.
rock.
Get it in the water. Look at the water. Yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah, look at that thing.
Oh,
Oh, it's inking. Hey, Vinny, good job, buddy.
that's what we're
Just had to
after.
ditch the banana.
Yes, Brad.
That's
We got rid of the bananas.
That's it.
Woo!
Look at that thing. That's it, buddy.
Oh my God.
Look at that thing.
All right.
That's a nice all-around squid there. Not too small, not too big. Be perfect on the Traeger. I can't wait. Look at them change color too. They'll turn dark red when they try to escape from their prey. All right, we need about 100 more. Oh, that one. I got one.
Yeah.
On the drop. Yeah, my rod was sitting in the rod holder, not moving. We're on, baby. We're on.
Down the bottom.
Near the bottom, and just hanging. Number 2. Squid, baby.
Top dig, right?
Come on, Brad. Your turn, brother. Your turn.
That's it. Easy. Gorgeous, too. That's where he bites right there. He's got a little beak. You can see him reaching for him. Looks like a little suction. Aliens, man. Not really, but look at that. That's how they stick, and that's how they grab these long ones. They shoot out and they grab the little prey. This time it's the jig. It was the wrong jig this time, pal.
Get jiggy with it. Come on. Oh, that was another one right there.
Oh, there's a pile of them down
Yeah,
there.
look at that. They're just not feeling the jigs. All right, guys, so we got the squid we need. I'm just glad we got something. Got to hang out with you guys today, and we can just blame whoever brought the bananas, because I mean, let's face it, right? Kev, let's head back, man. We'll see you back at the house tomorrow and do a little cooking, huh? All right, guys, we're back at my house. We're here in the cooking barn. Dan's joining me, and we didn't kick ass last night. We didn't catch a ton. We had a blast. I'm glad Vinny caught 2. Vinny had the hot stick. And And then this morning I went and picked up a couple just down at a local fishmonger in town over here, and just so we have a little bit more to work with and cook. Feed the gang.
That's right.
And it's always good to have a friend to help you clean them, right? 'Cause
Absolutely, absolutely.
Something about squid, right? I mean, they're you got to clean them.
You got to clean them. There's a couple different parts to it. And the nice thing about this squid too, like, I mean, last night, we got the two with the rod and the reel, but the other squid that you picked up, it's coming out of the same waters off
Right.
of great local boats. So
I mean, these are as fresh as most people will ever even see
Absolutely.
a squid. Living so close to such abundant, beautiful waters, how important is that to like your restaurants and how you cook either, both in the restaurants and at home?
the belief in all of our restaurants, working with whole product, working with local product
Sure.
in season is something that's always been a big part of my life. And we do practice that in the restaurants and at the farm as well.
Right. So I mean, I've cleaned squid a couple times. With you even. It's fascinating. I remember the first time I did it, it's like, first of all, where do I start? It's
Right.
certainly not a fish, you know what I mean? And then once you get into it, if you've done it, you've done it. It almost looks like the first time you're like, is this plastic?
So the first thing I always do is to, grab the head section here.
Yeah.
And give it a little bit of a twist. And that should pull right out. There we are. Okay, like
You
that.
got it. You got the plastic out too. It's not
No,
really plastic.
I
but
still
look at
have
it.
that in there, yeah.
It's like cartilagey, like cephalopod skeletal system.
It's wild.
Engineered in MIT. Well, look at that. Some people don't like the tentacles. Some people just like the tubes. Even when I was a kid, I used to love the tentacles,
It's my favorite
It was
part.
like a little octopus, and I used to just bite each leg off at a time.
Yep.
Yeah, imagine how horrifying this thing would be if you were a fish this big. Comes launching at you, grabs you with tentacles, and then eats you with a beak. Welcome to nature. Make Peggy a pair of earrings.
There you go.
Little squid beak earrings. All right, I say we clean up, and then let's get a little sauce going. Make it a little lunch, Dan.
Let's do it.
All right, Dan, so I pulled out some ingredients here. I'm gonna make something that I kind of grew up loving. My mom kind of made a version of it always, It's just kind of a classic, like a fra diavolo or something, like a spicy seafood pasta
Gotcha.
dish. This time we're gonna do it on the Traeger where it gets a little bit of smoke on it. So I'm gonna build the sauce up. So it's basically, you can use anything, but good canned tomatoes. Crushed, whole, whatever floats your boat. Just like that. I kind of break them up as I cook, And that's it. You can use fresh if you want. It's going to take a little longer, but I got nothing wrong with a good canned tomato, man.
For this application, for stewing, it's hard to beat.
Yeah, it's hard to beat.
It's hard to beat.
And then I got a little bit of the pasta water, which I saved for the end. And it's optional. Some bay leaves, fresh.
Fresh is key.
Oh, it smells like, they always kind of smell like a sherbet to me. And I'm not putting one in there. All right, your grandma, the one that was in your mom's in your cabinet, that when you touch it, it turned to powder and it smells like nothing. Yeah, these. And then I got a little bit of the, we stopped over at Seacoast Mushroom.
King Trumpet.
Yeah.
It's got some backbone.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
got some meatiness and structure to it.
Yeah.
So it's perfect for this
It
application.
takes a
'cause they're not
braise
gonna-
well.
They're not gonna
Yeah.
break up on you.
Yeah, I'm gonna save these stems because I like doing them. I'm gonna sear them up later. It's a fun little snack.
Just like
I got
a scallop.
Yeah, I got the kids eating them.
You could take this same dish and substitute all sorts of different types of seasonal and local ingredients.
That's right.
It'd be fantastic.
So just like that, I'm gonna throw it in. I'm gonna add the pasta water now. We can get more. I have a little garlic, all right? And we'll let that cook down, get real saucy, nice. We'll do it in the grill, and then in a little bit, in about 20 minutes, 15 minutes, we'll throw the squid in. To the grill. I'm using a grill with the Traeger here. We got that smokiness kind of kissing the top of the tomatoes, which I think take really well to a sauce like this with seafood especially. Besides, you obviously couldn't throw your tomato sauce on here. So as long as you get like a good heavy, like a cast iron or enamel, or just a heavy stainless steel pot, anything that's oven safe, you could throw in a grill too. So we'll let that cook. I turned it up to about 400 degrees for 15 minutes just to get things going, get them hot. So we have a nice hot base to lower the temperature on and drop our squid in. So let's go drink a little seltzer and then we'll come back. So we got the tomato going pretty hot, starting to, the tomatoes are busting up, everything's starting to get nice and saucy. The squid, I'm just gonna start to slice up, Dan, into your classic little, your classic cylinders,
Sure.
The classic rings. And then I also like to throw some of the tentacles in there. I do them whole. But for what we're doing, this is enough squid. We got a pretty decent amount of both tentacles and tubes, and then I got a little za'atar, so add a little bit of herbs to that, right? But there's something about the Calabrian or any type of chili that's just like packed in oil, just does a wonderful thing. And I think it's just gonna go, I'm gonna put olive oil on that and just eat it, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
my God.
You want a little pepper in there too?
Yeah, hit me with a little pep, Dan. Teamwork, I love it. All right, cool. So yeah, this is the one I'm just gonna grill up a little bit.
Beautiful. Smoky.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, great. And then you want to carry the beans for me,
absolutely.
bud. And then also, just to complement the smoke a little bit. And I feel like just the tomato and the heat, it takes a little smoked paprika quite nicely. A little pimentone.
Beautiful.
All right, Dan, grab that door for me, bud.
Here we go.
All right, good. So we're cooking down nicely. I'm gonna throw this bad boy right on the grill. Let him see. Oh my God, instantly starting to contract, right? Let this right in. Filling that boat right to the top, huh? It was like your boat last night. Beautiful. Get these. So we'll let that go. I'll turn it down a little bit. We'll put it down to 300, 325. And we're just gonna let that bake a little bit, kind of broil. Let that kind of
Braise off.
Yeah, exactly. Let that kind of braise over. And in the meantime, I'll get some pasta going. Get the cheese. How do you feel about cheese on fish?
I love cheese on fish.
I knew I liked you,
love
Dan.
cheese on fish.
I can go. I think that needs like one more minute. Like 1 more minute. All right, little appetizer,
Yeah.
Dan. Yeah, that don't look too bad, huh?
Wow. That's a dish.
Yeah, have a little taste. Well, that's got
But the flavor's
amazing
amazing,
flavor, right?
and-
You want to eat more?
I do, but let's throw it in the bread.
Throw it in the bread. Perfect. One more snack, Dan.
All right.
Yeah, I went and pulled one of the tentacles out of the tomato sauce just because it looks like it's at a really nice spot where it's cooked all the way through and it's just kind of in that that quick,
Poach.
that poach tenderness before it goes into the pre-braise stiffness or toughness.
Oh yeah.
That's money.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, a little salt.
A little ollie. Oh, meow.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
stay
thing.
with me, all right? A few people are just going to go ahead and unfollow, but we'll see you later. Oh, God, I'm into it. Hold on, not yet. There we go. I'm
Yeah?
into that,
All
bud.
right. It's going to be amazing.
Oh yeah.
One time,
I don't know who came up with the whole no cheese on fish thing.
the
But
Italians.
they never
I'll
did
say it.
that.
I'm half. The Italians did. So let me go. I know the pasta's done. Let me just go grab it in the house. And then this should be done in pretty soon. We'll have a little lunch, bud.
Beautiful.
All right, beautiful. So you can see it's starting, I don't know if this makes sense to you, but it's starting to look brazy, right? Like the squid's turning like a darker color in a good way. Even the sauce kind of drew out, the ink, so it got real dark like that. Ink, and then also the pigment that was on the tentacles, that redness, that like deep kind of, and that flavor gets into the sauce too. That's a meal right there. It's not a snack, that's a meal. Fried calamari, a snack, an appetizer. Squid and tomato with mushrooms and butter beans over pasta, that's dinner.
Any day of the week.
All right, cool, this is what we're gonna do. Like any pasta dish, or anything for that matter, I'm gonna add a big old dollop of butter. All right, just let that melt in there. And as a pasta dish, or tomato, butter, it just kind of goes. It really does a wonderful thing. And a lot of hot dishes like that where you wouldn't expect butter to go, just adds a nice little velvety creaminess. Yeah, we're gold, babe.
Tender?
Oh, get the bowls, Dan. Oh my God, this rag's hot. I mean, this rag's wet.
Your hand on fire.
Sauce is all done with the squid. I'm just gonna top it with a little Parmesan. Love it or hate it. I think we'll convert if you try it. But and then also got a little parsley, little curly and flat, Dan.
Ooh.
How do you feel about that?
Double decker on the parsley.
Right? I
love
feel
it.
like curly gets a bad rap, man.
It does.
It's delightful.
It's the buffet display. It's the whole thing.
I love it, man. I'm gonna start using more of it. I'm gonna grow a field of it. So we got a fun little pasta shape. I call it. It's like a adult SpaghettiO shape. Let me get you, bud.
Look at that. Look at that.
Don't go eating the bay leaves. I don't know. There's like that. I don't know if it's real, but like my mom, I don't eat the bay leaves. They're poisonous. You'll die if you eat a bay leaf.
Boom, yeah.
Bam! The Ches, all right? Oh, I don't care what
Look
you
at that.
say. I think that's a spoon deal. That's not a fork deal.
That
Dan,
is beautiful.
Bon Appetit, man. Thank you for
That
joining
is
me
beautiful.
and going out last night. I feel bad Vinny couldn't join us, but someone's got to work, right? Well, Dan, let's dig in, man.
All right, man.
Looks awesome.
It's amazing. It smells smoky and it's delicious.
Oh yeah,
Tender.
Super tender.
I like
A little
the
bit
cheese
of
on it.
heat. A little bit of
Nice
heat.
little heat, a little smokiness.
It's perfect. No, and the cheese, yeah, this changes the narrative on cheese on seafood.
Big time,
For
right?
sure.
And I kind of like the beans in it. It's a nice little touch. Just brings a little more, I don't know, diversity to the party.
It's great.
Every now and then, Brad.
You nailed it.
Every now and
nailed
then.
it.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in, watching us go squid fishing. And Dan, thank you again for bringing us out and getting us out in the water, getting into some squid. Vinny for catching the 2. Thank you, buddy. And then coming back here and then just cooking them, hanging out. So thanks a bunch, Dan. And thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Bon Appétit. I was in New York City, an Italian restaurant, years ago, and I got like a mixed grill, right? It's a fish and pasta restaurant, one of my favorites. Small little hole in the wall in the West Village. And so I go in there, I get the mixed grill. So it has little different pieces of fish, this and that, whatever, right? And he comes over and he had my pasta. He goes, cheese? Yeah, I put it on my spaghetti or whatever he gave me. And I said, oh, can I get a little bit on the fish too? And he goes, no. He said, no! I said, oh, yeah. Now I might have
You need
argued
to
with
invite
him.
him over and make that.
But then I was just like, okay, I mean, I guess. And he said no. Great story, Brad. Saying it's alive. We're here at Seacoast Mushrooms up in Connecticut. Oh yeah, I see what you got going on here. This is like something out of like a sci-fi movie, you know? Right. And you smell, what's that? Mushrooms all around you. That thing's awesome.
Eat it. It's pretty good.
I transformed. I was there. I don't know about you guys, but I went somewhere.